What's up, y'all? Welcome to a special bonus episode of the Hospitality Strategy Lab podcast. Today, I'm Jason Littrell, and today we're tackling a hot topic that's been bubbling up all over bar menus everywhere, and that's mocktails. So now I'm going to say it right out of the gate. There is a problem with how we're pricing and naming these alcohol-free beverages, and it's time that we rethink the entire approach. So grab your notepad or pencil, or grab a drink, and let's dive into it. So why pricing mocktails like cocktails feels like a punishment? So let's address the elephant in the room. So many bars price their non-alcoholic offerings just like their signature cocktails. And while that may make sense if you're factoring in labor or presentation, the cost of goods simply doesn't support it. A well-made cocktail might include premium spirits, fresh juices, or house-made syrups, and the cost of goods on that drink could easily sit between $2 and $4 or more. Now, compare that to the mocktail. What are we working with here? Juice, soda, herbs, and maybe some fancy garnishes. That's a fraction of the cost, yet we're pricing it the same. So for the guest, it feels like punishment for not drinking alcohol. They're already opting out of the primary profit driver, alcohol, and now we're charging them more for a premium soda and juice. That's not hospitality. That's exploitation. So the real cost of hospitality. So here's a radical thought. What if we price these drinks based on their actual value and their role in the guest experience? So a great alcohol-free option shouldn't feel like an afterthought or a cash grab. It should feel like a thoughtful, inclusive, and aligned with the brand's ethos. Think about it. A non-drinker. Think about it. A non-drinker at your bar isn't just a lost cocktail sale. They're still spending money, telling friends about their experience, and they may even be driving the rest of the group's decision to come to your establishment. So a well-priced, well-crafted non-alcoholic beverage can turn that person into a raving fan instead of somebody who feels gouged. Now let's talk about the real word. Let's talk about the word mocktail. I hate this word. Mocktail. It's just like feels dismissive, right? Like the word implies it's a lesser version of a real drink, as if it's playing dress up or pretending to be something it's not. But here's the thing. It's not a mock anything. It's a drink. It doesn't have to have alcohol. It's very simple. Imagine if we started calling lemonade a mocktail or iced tea. Ridiculous, right? So those are just different drinks with different ingredients. So why can't alcohol-free options get the same respect? The industry needs a rebrand for this category, something like zero proof creations or alcohol-free offerings, spiritless selections. The list goes on. So it's about reframing the narrative. These drinks aren't mock versions of cocktails. They're intentional crafted beverages that deserve their own identity. A strategy for better non-alcoholic options. So here's how you can approach the issue in your bar or restaurant. Name it with respect. Drop the mocktail label. Just drop it. Just stop saying mocktail. Highlight these beverages as part of your broader drink menu with thoughtful names and descriptions that reflect the same care that you put into your cocktails. Price it fairly. Yes, you're charging for labor and presentation, but be mindful of the lower cost of goods. But also, of course, include your normal profitability percentage. Consider a pricing model that reflects the true value while still contributing to your bottom line. Innovate. Don't imitate. Instead of mimicking classic cocktails without the booze, create drinks that celebrate their own ingredients, highlight fresh produce, interesting sodas, or unique flavor combinations that stand out on their own. Number 4 is tell a story. When you present these ideas, explain the thoughts behind them. Guests love knowing why something is on the menu, and it elevates the experience. There's nothing stickier than storytelling. So non-drinkers aren't the problem to be solved. They're an opportunity to elevate your brand and expand your guest experience. When you treat alcohol-free guests like with the same care and consideration as your cocktail crowd, you're not just selling a drink, you're building loyalty. So let's stop punishing non-drinkers with inflated prices and condescending names. Let's craft drinks that are worth their weight in limes or lemons and show the world that hospitality truly is for everyone. All right, so that's thanks for tuning in for this bonus episode of the Hospitality Strategy Lab. Got thoughts on this topic? Shoot me a message or share your ideas on social. And remember that great hospitality starts with understanding your guests, whether they drink or not. Until next time, keep stirring the pot and shaking things up. But don't forget that pouring something zero proof once in a while. But don't forget to pour something zero proof once in a while. Cheers, and I'll see you next time.